looks like my door, which is really manx.
Hello. Welcome to yet another hangout. Clearly we're still chatting about other things rather than talking about crafts, but that's fine. Today's hangout is all about paper cups. So, you know, there's sort of paper cups that you get at parties or, you know, children's do's or whatever. And I think these are quite sort of an estimated resource. They're quite inexpensive to get, and the kids love making things with these. So today it's all about what can you make from paper cups. I'm going to quickly start us off and then hand over to our esteemed crafty colleagues. The first one I would like to show is the one hanging up behind me. This is our paper cup fairy light bunting, if you want. And they're so quick and fun to make. You make a little hole, pop it in, Bob's your uncle. And what I like about these is that you can you just make them with leftover cups, or it's a really great way to match your party decor if you're really into that. So I think it's a really fun sort of activity to do for parties. Similarly, if you are having a party and you like to match things, we made these little paper cup gift boxes, and I think they're really sweet. And all they are is your paper cup. You've cut off the rim at the top, and then you've cut, however many strips. I think I did two opposite, and then kept going opposite, and then you just fold them in, and you can either use like a really big sticker to stick them down, or wrap a little bit of ribbon or bias binding around it. And what I think is really cute about these, I think they look lovely. And here's one that Pipsqueak made. I mean, she just went and did snip, 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 snip. She did like 100 snips, but it still worked, and I think that's really cute. That it doesn't, obviously her ribbons at the bottom and whatever, but she's only 4, and I thought it was really sweet that actually, even a 4-year-old can make it, and even though it's not as neat at the top, I still think they look really cute. So really sweet, sort of like little party favour, or you can put a little treat or a little present or something inside, or diamond ring maybe, anything. Now these ones I've had on my blog. These are our party poppers. Listen to this. So they make a great sound, and if you put a little pom-pom, I've got a little Angry Bird piggy here. If you put a little pom-pom in it, here we go, 1, 2, 3. Ooh, off he goes. So it makes a popping sound like a party popper, and it pops quite far, and you can fill it with confetti at New Year's Eve if you want and have a great big mess everywhere, or you can fill it with your pom-poms, less of a mess, or you can have sort of shooting games. And we call this one of our 5-minute crafts. And these paper cups, actually, there were some takeaway coffees. We took them home, had our coffee, washed them out. So this is like proper recycled, which makes me really happy. And then my last one, before I hand over to my lovely friends, is we did this at Christmas. You get 24 paper cups. You print out some numbers, hang them on a little washing line with pegs, and then you can fill them as your advent calendar. So again, really simple craft, looks sweet and pretty, quite quick to do. It also means you can kind of put varying sized little treats in there if you want to, but also you can put little notes, and obviously it doesn't have to all be treats. So that's me. I'm going to pass over to Ali now, and you can share your ideas with us, Ali.
Hello. I was thinking about those the cups with the numbers on. My kids are so nosy; they'd be looking in all of them. So I quite like the idea of doing the. Could you hold up your
yes.
small gift boxes?
The gift boxes. Oh yes, actually, you could. Yes, those would be really good.
Yeah.
You could even hang them on the tree or something.
I was going to say, really nice. Decoration.
For my nosy boys. Yeah.
Yes, very clever. In fact, I'm going to go get something whilst you carry on talking.
Okay, well, I'll talk to you about mine. So,
here we go. So I'm going to interrupt you. Look, you can hang it on one of these trees. Anyway, had to share that. Off you go, Ali. Sorry.
That's okay. So yeah, okay. Take 2 of these paper cups. We have loads of these around because you never know when a load of post-school play dates are going to happen, and it's a whole lot safer to have paper cups in the garden than glass. But anyway, so we have put 2 of these together, and you can make all sorts of things. You remember the telephone thing that you used to do? Anyway, if you sellotape or sticky tape them together, you can kind of make a body. So here is one we made earlier. It's a
cool
whale. And it's so easy to do. It's basically parcel tape, which we kind of wrapped round and round, and then we sort of created a tail shape, which we just sort of incorporated into the stickiness. A little flipper in front, the good old googly eyes, Now we had some leftover, I think these may have been yours, Maggie, some pipe cleaners that are also knocking around our house. And then we put some hammer beads or perler beads on there to kind of make it look like the...
Very, very cute, very nice craft for anyone learning the alphabet. You know how lots of people like to do woof or...
Honey, you should say that.
Yeah.
What is for whale. And also I was reading someone's blog last night about their favourite books at the moment, and that lovely book, The Snail on the Tail of the Whale.
Oh,
The whole time I was thinking about that. You know how you do the books and crafts together? That's really nice.
Yes, actually, you need to find a little baby shell from the garden and stick it on the back. That'd be so cute.
Well, I know someone that's got a lot of homemade snails.
Yes.
Anyway, so that's that. Another creature, turning the cup that way up, and you've got yourself a little turkey. Now we did look for colour paper, and for some reason we couldn't find the right colours, so I actually created this. Whoops, it's come off there. I've created that in Illustrator, so it would be a little printable, but you know, I think
my brown cup, it would be very
nice.
turkey, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be really nice to do the brown cup. There you go. So that's that.
Craft. Lovely.
Pretty easy. And then last but not least, it's a wearable. I'm going to put it on for you.
Oh, adorable. Love it, Ali.
There you go. So I'll bring it over so you can have a look at it. You know what that is. It's a paper cup. So basically you take the paper cup that way up, you snip triangles all around the bottom. You stick some pom-poms or stars or whatever you want to stick on the top, and make a couple of holes near the bottom of the cup. You have to be as close to the bottom as possible, and thread a headband through, and you get yourself a quirky little crown. And this is where I tell you that
Again, throw a pom-pom in the hat.
Oh, don't! My son was happy to model this for me, so it can't be. You know.
Superb! I'd be trying to throw things in it. It's a brilliant game for a party.
Yeah. You could like have 3, couldn't you? And you know, with 1, 2, 3. Anyway, so that's that. There you go. So we actually had my English language student was modelling this for me, so I'm going to blog it with her wearing, because she's...
Oh, very sweet.
Right, I'm going to hand over to Anthea now.
Oh, thanks. I think that's amazing. I love that. That's a definite game as well. Cool hat and a game. I was thinking that last night actually about the hats. How if you could put a rim round them as well and make like.
Oh yeah, good point. Well. It's already got the nice shape for it, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. She says writes down for something to do. But I've got some simple things actually, and this would work actually. I was thinking of Maggie's advent calendar if you wanted to hide things. This is really simple pinata.
Very cute.
Yeah. So these are great if you're like me and you always got kind of the odd cup hanging around after a party, or you could use it actually for the party as well. You could have them up, and you basically you make 2 holes in the top here, tie some ribbon. That's one that hangs onto the tree, and then the bottom one. Now there's various ways you can do it. I've used pre-cut circles and I've glued them just around here, and I've used 3 layers of tissue paper, which depending on what you've got inside. Yeah. Excuse me. Will hold should be quite solid. Other people will put a little layer of cards, slightly smaller, inside, just to support the weight of whatever's in there. And basically, the kids pull these, and out trickle all these wonderful things, which could be bits of paper, anything.
Yeah.
But would make a really nice advent calendar actually, because everything would be hidden, and then they could just pull it each time. So I have to add that to my list. The other thing which I haven't done, and I'll put that on my blog, I'm in the middle of making, one of the things, if you wanted to go all out and do a really special one, particularly for the birthday girl, is you could make this. I thought these would be great legs, so you could put some beads on the end, a polystyrene ball, and some pipe cleaner arms, and you actually would make a really nice person. So that's the pinata. The other thing I've been doing, and I love this, and I'm going to have to sort of stand up a bit here so you can, is I've used a cup, and I've cut, you have to cut odd numbers, so I did 17. I'll push it down a bit. I didn't think about the colour of this when I made it, but I've cut this into a kind of like a star.
Wow.
And then I've just weaved wool all the way around it, so you get this amazing, this is like our frozen ball, because it's very popular at the moment. It looks like a big snowball. This is our snowball bowl. But if you used other less fluffy material, what you do is you get to see nice patterns. You can see a few lines here where you've been
I think they're so adorable. Sorry that we disappeared there, Anthea. We both had
That's
this
okay.
knocking on both doors, but that is so cute. So I just like
I love this. Yeah.
this lovely craft.
And nobody was there watching. No, I'm sure people were
watching. Where are they all? Anyway, carry on.
So this is really good actually, and it's great
Really
for
nice.
kids to just learn to weave. And what I did is you can splay it out as you start weaving. It's kind of rounded, so I pushed the slats open so that we could weave a bigger bowl, and then pulled them together at the end. So I'll do another one with just plain wool, so you'll see the shape better, and put that on the blog. And then the final one is I do like my paper mache. Is if you don't have any paper cups, you can just make your own. And you can make small ones, large ones, but basically you just use layers of paper mache inside a cup yourself. You can leave them like this. You could cover them. You could do the same thing. You can make a man.
I love those.
So sweet.
Bit of a hat going on here. And these are just great. You can actually trim this off, and you can put a handle on. So it's very, very simple to make your own paper hat, just using paper mache. And once it's dried, you just tease it away and it pops out, so you don't need to put any Vaseline or anything fancy there. And that's me done.
Lovely. So many lovely ideas. I mean, I do have to say it's quite nice seeing sort of the different approaches and all the varied, things that spark off different things. Anyway, so I hope you liked our paper cup hangout. Sorry that a couple of us disappeared to talk to the postman at the door. They always do this, don't they? Always the same thing. And that you get crafty with paper cups. I mean, do share links in the comments. Would love to see what you've been making and getting inspired from each other. So subscribe to Red Head Art, and hopefully see you all again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.